Key stakeholders in Uganda's environment sector have crafted a comprehensive CSO Position Paper to be presented at COP29.
Today we are here to share what has been happening in the thematic group meetings, but also the civil society will proceed with this arrangement to ensure that the interests of the civil society, the interest of the constituents in terms of the areas where they are working in is actually well represented in the country's position paper. So today is really merely to share information about the national preparatory processes and how the civil society can come in to inform or to provide input into the national position paper, because at the end of the day, it's going to be one position paper for the country moving towards COP29 for all the countries' negotiators. So it's really kind of soliciting input into the positions of those thematic areas that even the entire civil society fraternity also contribute to those areas.
The paper contains key demands and actionable points for enhancing climate ambition, focusing on unique environment and climate change needs for Uganda.
So in June this year, the agenda items for COP29 were identified and discussed in several thematic areas of adaptation and loss and damage, mitigation, and Article 6, the compliance, the capacity building, the gender, and the technology development and transfer. So it is against these agenda items that countries go to have the negotiation move on. So the Ministry of Water and Environment is coordinating all these processes to ensure that all those agenda items under different thematic areas really have a national level representation. What does it mean is reflecting our national circumstances in terms of the climate change needs for adaptation, in terms of the climate change needs for mitigation, in terms of the climate change needs in terms of finance, technology, capacity building, and issues to do with compliance.
Climate change enthusiasts have also released a detailed review of COP28 outcomes and the 2024 Bonn Intersessional meetings.
We are working alongside with the government because, we need to feed the government. Then the government also lead negotiators feed into that regional, which is Africa group of negotiators, the LDCs, and then bring that into the global conversations. So we are so happy. This has been done, is being done annually, every time we are heading to the COP. And when after COP ends, we always get back to track, take a stock on how our submissions have been incorporated into the government positioning, but also to what extent has that been captured in the global climate discussion that at the UNFCCC, which stands for United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change.
Climate change remains a growing challenge affecting humanity and survival, with gross negative effects to agriculture and health. Mashomiro Victor, UBC News.